Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. How is everyone today? Welcome to a Blue Monkey stream. I am your host, a Blue Monkey. Just kidding. So I'm just sitting myself down, getting situated. I've got my coffee, I've got my water, I've got my microphone, and I've got a computer. So I think I've got pretty much what I need for the day. Anywho, so let's get going today, shall we? Take a quick look at what we did yesterday. Once this map actually loads. There it is. Alright, so here's what we did today and yesterday. I'm sorry, yesterday. We built a little entrance here to our stacker. Ignore the placeholders, those are there in case we are ready to use them. Oh, we're being attacked, and we destroyed them. So we have our little stacker here. I made it 6 wide. It is expandable. No, it's not. I didn't leave myself any room to expand, did I? Let's see, 1, 2. I did not, so it is not expandable. It is maxed out at 6, so if I would like to build another stacker, I will have to do it in a different manner. Anyway, here comes our train into the system. It is going to unload its iron as intended, iron ore. It will bring it to these smelters, both this top row as well as this bottom row here. This bottom row here is feeding this steel smelter. All of these rows are feeding directly into our main bus and skipping over these iron smelters. I have them feeding into the iron smelter lines, so I'm using both the iron ore that's coming from my base as well as the iron ore that is coming from up north. We also got the iron mine situated over here. Where is she? There it is. We have our iron mine going right here. It's a little bit of a larger iron mine. It's rocking at how many ore? 6.5 million iron ore, so that one should last us a good 5 to 10 hours. And that is loading into both of these trains, slowly into this guy, but that's okay. We're not looking for speed right now. That is what we are going to do today, is to get a lot more iron coming into our system. As it is, we are doing just fine with the iron we have. So I can get off my little wheel of death here and start doing something else. Good morning to whoever's here. Good morning. Let's see who's here this morning. M. Jiggles, Mitch Iverson, how you doing? Tang, how you doing, buddy? How's Spider-Man treating you now that you've platinumed? What are you doing? That is the question. Oh, man. So, let's see. That sound means I don't know what, but I just like the sound. Okay, so, holy shit, we are going through we're going through petrol like nobody's business. Here comes our crude oil train running into the station. It's going to unload for us, beautiful, into our tanks. That's what we want. Plastic's running slowly because we're not using that much of it currently. Solid fuel factory is pretty well backed up, which is not ideal, but at least it has plenty of heavy oil, which gives us lubricant, which is what we want. So that is good. Let's see how these are running. This guy is on. This guy is on. Beautiful. This one right here is on. Excellent. And this is off. Why is this one off? Just double checking. Ah, because it's less than 15,000. That is how we want it working. So, success. Great success. Alright, so let us today get our power armor going. We are going to let the system do the work for us, of course. So let's build ourselves a little power armor factory. This is a nice little spot over here. Actually, let's see, what coverage do we have? So we are covered all the way up through here. This is liquid, so I don't really want to encroach on the liquids. like to stay out of that area. This is my production facility, so let's just do it right over here. We obviously have plenty of uranium ammo at this point. In actuality, we could eliminate a bunch of these, but it's not hurting anybody or anything, so we will leave it as is. Speaking of, how much ammunition? What is it called? Rounds. Ah, good. So we have used up all of our basic rounds, as well as our uranium, our what the hell are they called? Piercing rounds magazines, and now we just have the uranium round magazines. So that is the highest damage we're pulling. Let's see, 24 plus 19.2 physical damage. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so let us do this. So for our power armor factory, let's give ourselves some power. No pun intended. Alright, so I'm just going to drop a few of these until we figure out exactly what we need. Alright, so our ultimate goal is this guy. Excellent. So this requires... Now, I don't want to get more than I need, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the logic request test here, but I'm not actually going to put an inserter because I don't want it to empty into there yet. So we have plenty of the circuits, plenty of that jazz, lovely. We are going to want some exoskeletons, we're going to want some personal roboports, we're going to want definitely some energy shields, better batteries. So we need to get all of that going so that we are fleshed out. Currently we have one fusion reactor, so let us make that 2. So a fusion reactor requires 250 blue circuits. I think, yes. So that will produce that once we have those in hand. We also are going to want energy shields galore. Let's say 4 to start out and see what happens there. So we need 40 processing units. As well as 40 level 1 energy shields. As such, we need to make 38 level 1 energy shields because I only have 2 right now. So we need 380 steel and 180, whoa, math, 150, 190. 190 advanced circuits. So let's see, steel, 380, and 190 of those. Beautiful. Oh, well, it's going to have more than that. That's okay. This will be regular energy shields. Lovely. We will output these to a provider chest. These will also go to a provider chest. These will go to a provider chest. This, I always like to keep a couple of these around. Actually, no. Early game, I don't want to waste, so we will just do them as needed. Beautiful. Alright. There's that, there's that. Let me just double check my sound. My sound is working, my audio is working. Excellent. So we are good all around. Good. Good. Ooh, robot worker cargo size has increased. Fantastic. You know, we might want to move up to atomic artillery at this point. What do we need to get our artillery going? 2,000 of those bad boys. Well, that's a lot. However, let's see, these are almost maxed out. What does this one cost? 1,000. That's expensive. 3,000. Wow. This thing really jumps in price. I mean, we do need it eventually anyway, so let's just get some of our our military up to snuff. So let's do bullet damage and bullet speed next. So let's see. Bullet damage 6 top, bullet damage speed right below that. We will do rocket damage at the bottom, rocket shooting speed. Oh geez, well let's just do it that way. And then let's move on to shell. So let's see, cannon shell damage. We'll put that at the bottom of that. And then, let's see, cannon shell shooting speed at the bottom. I want to eliminate that. So that's cannon shell damage, artillery shell shooting speed. Ugh, we are going to have to close that window because we have people cutting grass outside. Still gonna hear it. I can't help it because these walls are paper thin, but it works. A slow start to the morning, nothing wrong with that, but you know, hello to whoever is with us. I think it's you, JT, as well as maybe a couple other peeps. All right. Oh, wait, I forgot to put my timer on. Hang on. Our timer on for when we are going to take a break, because the lady has required that I take breaks. She's a physical therapist, she knows. So we are going to do a stopwatch. No, a timer for 50 minutes. At 50 minutes, we will take a 5-minute break. Okay. There she goes. Our timer is going. So we will take a break when necessary. So my lady doesn't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, babe. I see you just came online. Alright, so anyway, back to what we're doing. So we want to pump up this power armor. We're getting it ready. Why the hell is... Oh, that has filled up. Okay, that's good. That's good. We need this. This needs to get going. At this point, this one I don't mind if it does its thing. So we can get this going quickly. Additionally, we're going to need some batteries. I like to have, let's say about 4 batteries just to start. So that means, let's see, batteries. For 4 batteries, what would we need? We need 80 processing units and 40 regular batteries. So let's see, 80 of these bad boys and 40 of these guys. And I'm pretty sure I have one of these. I do. So I have one of these already. And we need, what, 40 of those? So we need 38 more. 39 more. So we need 39 of these guys. So that means we need 390 steel. Let's see, 390 on steel. Beautiful. And then what was the other thing? Batteries. How many were we producing? 40 of them. So let's see. Where was that? 40 times 5, right? Yeah, 200 minus 5, so we need 195. No, definitely don't want that. 195. There we go. Of course, I'm gonna have to get rid of all that plastic that accidentally jumps in there. Oh well. No big deal. I want this to stop. I want this guy to stop when there are, what'd I say, 4? When there are less than 4 of these in the system. So let's get rid of those. We don't need those. So that will do its thing. This we're good to go. But just in case, we're going to copy this. We want less than 4. We want this guy to stop when there are... How many did I say I was going for on these guys? 4 of them. So we want this to stop when there's less than 4. Same. Beautiful. So we can do that. Have that all set up. it doesn't actually hurt to have one extra of these. So let's hook this guy up to the system as well. Say fusion reactors when there is less than one in the system. I want you to stop doing what you're doing. So we'll let that all go. Beautiful. What else do we need? We need roboports. I like to have a good amount of roboports. I like to have a good amount of discharge defense. Now, I do not want laser turrets sitting in my system, and I say that because I don't want to accidentally screw up my achievement. So, let's do this. Okay, so that I don't fuck up my achievement, if this is personal labor defense, laser defense, and I am going to want a lot of this. Steel, let's just bring in some processing units. Let's just say about 25. So how many does this need? 1. Yeah, 25 is plenty. I don't even need 25. Let's lower that to 15. Excellent. We also need a few of these processing units going into the system because I believe we are out. We are. So let us go grab some processing units from here. Oh look, it is pumping them out like nobody's business. That's what we want. So let's bring a few of these into the system. So let's get a provider chest right here. We're going to do this, and we want this to stop when the system has more than a full stack. I don't need that many sitting in the system, but I do need some. Oh, excuse me. Oh. It's bad for you, kids. Don't do it. G'day, Toter. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. How is your afternoon going?
Hey, little anal-dwelling butt monkey. Time for you to go home, little buddy.
Went up to 4 gigawatts on the base. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's really amazing. That is really great. That's what I like to hear. I am still sub 100. In fact, I am getting close to needing to crank up the second round of reactors here. Let's get the armor done, and then we will head over and do that. Oh yeah, beacons just suck that shit up like nobody's business. And since I'm not really doing that yet, I guess it's not that big of a deal. However, I am going to do an entire another one of these facilities right here very soon. So I will need at least a little more power. Do we have a backup on trains? Just a little bit. Nothing big. Ooh, you know what I do need to do also on the to-do list? I need to update the chests to be the train chests to be nuclear power, not nuclear fuel. What's it called? Rocket fuel. So let us do a little copy pasta here. Go back into our screen here and let's change that over. I think that worked. I think this works like this. Can't remember. We're gonna find out in a moment. Oh shit. Forgot you can't mouse around when you are out. There we go. So I'm just gonna shift click on all these, see what happens, see if it works. Doesn't look like it's working. Alright, bad idea. Alright, I'll have to do it manually, whatever. Okay, so this is going, this is pumping these guys out, that's what we want. We have 4 of them, that's what we want. This is going slow, nope, that's 4 of those. This is ready to go. Alright, so now we need personal laser defense. But as I was saying, I do not want to accidentally place any laser turrets. I need to make sure I avoid that. So we are just going 2. How many does this require per? 5. No big deal. So let's do this. Excellent. And then we will do a little inserter into this bad mamma jamma. There it goes. And that way we won't accidentally... Alright, now I want to stop this at, let's just say, 6 for now. Until I maybe see how many I really want. But 6 should be a good starting point. So that's personal labor defense. Now we need to do personal roboports. And then exoskeletons. Actually, let's do some exoskeletons. Let's see. This is that. This is that. Huh. Well, this would have been the best place to do exoskeletons, but it's too late now. Ah, no, we can do exoskeletons right here. I just don't want to duplicate the entry. So let's connect this to the network, and let's say when exoskeletons are less than 6, because 6 is usually the number I like to use. And then let's add, how many does this require per? 30, so let's just do a 50 stack in here. I'm not in any hurry because this big guy is going to take forever. Alright, so what else do we need here? Alright, that's doing its thing. I don't need that to be quick. So personal roboports, we need battery, steel, gear, and red circuits. So this, battery, steel, gear, and red circuits. So let's just do that. This shall be personal roboports. We will bring this junk in. We will do this junk out. We will connect this to the network, and we will say when Mk2 roboports are less than 6, keep going. Then we're going to do a duplicate of that right here. Copy, paste that. Then we're going to do personal roboports, which we need processing units, which are already coming into there, which is great. I'm just going to make this 100 though, so it has the full stack size. And then obviously 5 roboports. Cool. What are you working on in your base right now, Toter? What's going on in there? Why am I offline? I'm confused. I'm not sure how I'm offline. If someone's still watching, bear with me. For some reason, it looks like I'm offline, and I don't know why. My internet's working. My latency is perfect. I think Twitch had a fart. It looks like Twitch laid a big one. Yeah, I think Twitch fucked up. Oops. For the first time, I can blame it on Twitch. Okay, I'm back. That was weird. My stream signal was perfect. YouTube kept streaming, but Twitch booted me. I don't know why that happened. Hang on, doing a little troubleshooting right now. Yeah, that's so weird. I had no dip in anything, and YouTube's still going just fine. Like nothing ever happened. I am back. Excellent. Okay. My apologies. Toter, I had asked a question to you. You know what it is? I think Restream, which is the service I use to stream to both Twitch and YouTube, had a glitch because it's not currently working, which is fine. No big deal. Not too stressed about that. Oh! I would like to just point out a tweet to you all. Let me see if I can remember how to post a tweet. So it's not just me, it's all over the site. It is site-wide. Todor, I was asking basically what you're working on right now, if you're still around. If you're not, no big deal. We will resume when Twitch picks up the pieces from whatever's going on. Ooh, I have to go to something tonight, and I can't watch Roy DePhillips stream. He's going to be streaming Seeking the Edge this evening with Blavik, and I wish I could be there. I might have to just tune in while I'm watching the movie. Don't tell anyone. I'll bring some headphones. I'm going to see Pulp Fiction at the Wiltern, which will be awesome, but I've seen it a million times, so might bring some headphones. Let's see if we're back online. I'm just gonna test the chat real fast, see if anyone's around. That is Twitch's "we went down" notice. Alright, I think I'm alone in chat, which is fine once this all gets back online. I lost Tang. Shoot. He must have gotten booted as well. He often lurks and is AFK, so I doubt he will be back. Oh, right on, Roy. Cool. Chat's down, that's what it is. Gotcha. Anyway, Roy, so I was saying actually about your stream this evening. I'm going to Pulp Fiction at the Wiltern, which is going to be awesome, but I will probably have to just stream you in my pocket, so I won't really be able to participate, but I'll make sure to be a viewer, and maybe I'll bring a little earbud and occasionally, you know, check in and see what's going on as you and Blavik seek the edge. That sounds really awesome. It's funny that the chat's down today of all days when I finally get my chat bot up and working. It's not 100%, but I've got some really cool features that I've been testing out. Hold on, responding to a quick chat. Anyway, so let me all right. So Todor, I'm sure you heard me, or if you're still around, I think you heard me, but that's cool. Apparently the chat is down. So with the chat being down, we are limited to just you guys listening to me, and I don't have to listen to any talk back from you all. Yes. Man, I need this function to happen more frequently. Just kidding. Alright, so this is going... Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, so the only holdup at this point is just the speed at which blue or processing units get to over yonder. One thing I am going to do, I don't like to pull processing units directly off this belt. I forgot that. I like to pull them off of a alternate belt. Let's copy that, put that there. The reason I do that is so I make sure some of them are still getting into my system and some are going into my logistics network. I don't want to be siphoning them all. That would be bad. Alright, cool. Give me one more second, friends. Let me try something out. Nope, that's the wrong button. Wrong button. Where are you? I'm trying Discord. Let's give this a shot. Summoning unnecessarily dramatic encounters. Downloading updates. Tells you how long it's been since I've opened this thing. Leroy Jenkins. I love the little notes on Discord. Fantastic. I need to get the Leroy Jenkins soundbite in my bot. However,
don't have a crap attack.
Alright, so I think I opened Discord. I think I did it right. Okay, yeah, alright. Add. Oh, another server. Create, join a server. Ah, okay, I see how it works. I will play with that later. I want to make sure I'm... No. I will... give me a moment. I'll probably join you in a moment, Roy. Let me see. Where was I at? Oh, there it goes. Looks like it's working. You are here. Welcome, welcome. Bienvenidos. And in all of the languages. Dobry doszli. Ah, alright, cool. Cool. I will, like I said, I will definitely figure that out momentarily. Maybe once I finish my stream, I'll hit you up on there and be like, okay, am I doing this right? Alright, wait, where's all my iron ore? What the Fahugo gods is going on over here? What is the holdup? Alright, that's coming in full bore. Alright. Ah, that's the holdup right there. Oh, that is true. Yeah, Twitch did definitely poop out Toter. Well, good luck with the storm. Thankfully, it downgraded to a Category 2, so that should be helpful. Hopefully that keeps you all safe. But yeah, if you're going, I will pocket view you. If not, I batten down the hatches, and I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, we need to... Oh man. Oh man, yeah, I'm sure it is not pretty. Okay, let's... Really? Fine, I'll use red ones here. Just for some continuity. These all need to become blue belts very soon. These express belts are too fast for my blood right now. Cool. Oh, I will. I will. I just don't like to do it in huge chunks because I've done that before and then it took so long for the belts to... I did a shift click on the upgrade planner and so it took forever for the belts to unload. Yeah, that was a bad idea. So now I do it in chunks basically, and I make sure everything's in my inventory first before I do it. But I will be doing exactly that very soon here. But let's get my power armor, shall we? I have the power. Goddamn right I do. Alright, it's beautiful. So, Back at it. If you have lots of undergrounds, your inventory overflows sometimes and becomes quite the mess. Yes! Yes, yes, yes it does. I could. Mommy? I don't think they want to hear your noise. I don't want it either. Little lady. Hey. Oh, I think someone's at my door. Of course. Hang on. Wrong screen. The Dog Whisperer. I whisper to my dogs. You just call me Caesar Milan. Yeah, I actually had to refresh too, Roy. My chatbot saw people chatting, but my Twitch window did not, so... Well, no problem. How is it? Has the video, other than that one hiccup, has the video dropped out for you all?
Bueller. 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 Bueller.
Where? This mug? Yeah, it's really ugly. That's what you're talking about, right? This mug. Not this mug. This mug. This mug, this mug. Which mug? Alright. Well, just in case the chat keeps pooping out, I'll try and stay active in the chat window, but obviously I won't go crazy since it's obviously not working too well at this point. Okay, what are we missing here? Alright, we have that, we have that, we have that. I don't need portable solar panels. I have one of these already. Okay, so I think we have everything producing that I want produced. I could do discharge defense. I do like that as well for blowing those assholes back. I might do one of those too. We'll see. With discharge defense, I could just run it right into this guy if I moved this to here. I might do that. Huh. Let me see. Yeah, let's do that. Let's rearrange. Alright, I don't want to accidentally use these, so let's immediately... Oh shit, I almost just did it. So let's... Where are they? Laser, control, click in. Okay, so I didn't use any laser turrets. Good. Good, 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 good. Cool, cool, cool. Does this make it? It does not. Now it does. So let us return to what we were previously scheduled programming. We will do this, and we will make this, and then we will do this, and we will say when connect. When discharge defense is less than, let's say 4 today. Takes a lot of power to discharge defense, but it's pretty awesome. I have found I didn't used to use it, and I recently started using it. I'm like, oh, okay, I like that, because when the biters get too close, it blows them back, blows their hair back pretty well. Okay, and then what was the last thing I needed to do? That to that, and that to that. There we go. Beautiful, Clark. So I think we have now produced everything we need except for these bad boys. So I believe you need 10 question mark? Let me just look at my cheat sheet. Let's be smart about this. Cheat sheet. Okay, so to produce, let's see, scrolling, I'm scrolling, we're scrolling. Okay, so to produce 2 Mach 3 speed modules, you need 5 of the Mach 2 and 10 of the Mach 1. Yes, they will. Good thing is, I only need 5 of the greenies and 5 of the blues. So I'm going to let them run at a slow speed. I'm not too worried about it at this point. We're going to just do a mini setup over here. Actually, let's do a mini setup. Oh wait, we have this going right here. Yeah, let's just do it right here. Okay, let's do this guy right here. This will be for the deuce. That'll bring that in. And this needs, what, red and blue. So I'll also do a little red and blue right there. We can get rid of that. It won't matter. Do that. And we'll do that. My allergies are going nuts today. I took my allergy meds. Alright, so we're placing that provider chest. We're going to hook this up to the network. We're going to say, just to keep it low for right now, when this is less than 5. Oh, this will change your life. Okay, so, yes. So if you want to copy the recipe from a assembler to a chest, you shift right click and then shift left click on the chest, the requester chest. So, yep, so I can do it again here. We shift right click, shift left click, and it puts it in. Now if this is beaconed, it will put bigger numbers in there. So it calculates it based upon the speed of the assembler. So if, yeah, it is beyond amazeballs. Actually, the fact that it calculates it based upon the speed of the assembler is my favorite. So when I have these things fully beaconed and I do that shift click, it'll bring in a lot more of what it needs. The other good thing is if you're shift clicking something that is huge, like say a rocket facility, it doesn't count. It just gives you 1, times 1 of everything you need, as opposed to increasing it based upon speed, because the chest will never hold more than 1 of everything for say a rocket facility. So when it's a larger item, it'll only put, say the fusion reactor. If I believe that's 1. Let's find it out. So if I were to right-click fusion reactor, then left-click the box. Oh no, that one does it. Didn't want that. We'll just put that back down to 100. Anyway, I found for larger items, it doesn't do that increased calculation. But I was wrong on that. situation. But I know that, say, for the rocket silo, if I shift right-clicked... Oh, sorry, Roy. Alright, so I'm going to read you Toter's... Actually, you know what I can do? Oh, no, can I... I don't have it set up. I don't have that widget up yet. Toter can see you, by the way, Roy. So it must be on the servers by you that it's crapping out, because I'm getting both. Oh, you see him. All right, there we go. See, all I had to do was address you. Anyway, he was asking about the copy paste of the recipe. It's awesome. Actually, you know, now I'm curious, just to make sure I'm not being an idiot here. If I did it with the rocket silo. So if I did it with the rocket silo, yes, you see the rocket silo didn't increase the numbers, which is good. Yeah, most likely. Actually, where are the main servers for Twitch? Aren't they out here, or are they out east? If you know, I do not. Alright, so this is just waiting on processing units, so I obviously have to amp up my processing unit production. Midwest. Well, everything's cheaper there, so it would make sense. Got it. Yes, it does calculate based on crafting time. So, like, if you had it beaconed, it would calculate based upon what the beaconed crafting time is. So that is likely why it just keeps it as is for the large items. Okay, then we want to do... I'm just making this a mini facility, and the reason I'm doing that is I don't really want to make a full module facility yet. However, this shit is in the way for making another one. So let's just do it right here. That'll be green. We'll just do it like this. So this will be... Right, it's the green guys I need. Isn't that correct? Yes. So, efficiency module 1, efficiency module 2, efficiency module 3. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. That doesn't need to be there. These will both feed into that. That'll feed into this. This will feed up there. You know what I need to do, or what I should do here? I'm going to change this up just a little bit since this hasn't output yet. We're going to move this guy over to here so it can feed both. Then we'll throw this across, copy pasta. Now we'll put this here. No, we don't need that. That can go away. Those can go back in there. This will be module 3. Output, hook this up to the network. I see you guys typing. Give me 1 second. I will look over there. I see things in the corner of my eyes. When this is less than 5. Beautiful. And there. Good. Then on this one, we're going to do the same thing. We will put this here. We're going to copy, paste that one recipe to another. We'll put this here as well. This will go through. This will go here. This will produce this one, and then this will output to this. And we're going to do another copy paste action. And we want this to be less than 5. And then let's power this facility up. Alright, what'd you guys say? Does it calculate based on... I also wanted to say this earlier, but chat, you mentioned you're dual streaming to YouTube. Yes, I am. When you become affiliated, the contract with Twitch is exclusive. You can do a stream for Twitch and then another separate stream for YouTube, but you will be in breach if you do this simultaneously. Ah, interesting. I didn't know that. Well, thank you very much. Well, for now, I will let them dual stream, and then when I affiliate, I will get rid of that. Good to know. I am totally okay with that. I mean, I've been building my audience, obviously, via Twitch. The YouTube was just in case I would catch a few people on there. Catch you in my net. So... yeah, no, they never will. I'm sure YouTube has the same thing. It's probably why Catherine of Sky is almost never on Twitch, but she's always on YouTube. Found some cool use for buffer chests. I put them next to raw material belts, iron, steel, etc., and use them to keep some in my inventory at all times. Yep. Very, very good idea. That is a great way to do it, because it still counts as part of your logistics network, but it's just for you. Unless you have a requester chest that requests it. If you will excuse me a minute, I have to sneeze, and I want to do that. Oh, camera, hang on. What's that? Wow, that was fun. Excuse me. Okay, so right now we are just worried about blue bad boys. So what I'm going to do... nope, we need more. I think am I done with this? Do I have everything I want? No. I was going to do it over here. Hey, either of you gents, ladies and gents, what do you recommend? I usually use, for my Mk2 power armor, I usually use 2 reactors, and I forget how many batteries I usually use. Do you have any recommendation for battery count? In fact, I don't want put 2 in. I just find when I'm doing a lot of construction and a lot of running around at war, my 2 batteries drain. It's usually why I do like 3 or 4. So 2 is Toter's amount. Roy, any 2 reactors, 4 batteries? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do 6 legs, I know that. I'm actually probably going to make... eventually what I do is I do an armor set for battle, and I do an armor set for construction, and I keep them separate. But that's only later. Later on. Alright, so maybe 2 Mk2's enough. Well, I've got 6 made, so I should be good. Alright, so let's just... so all we need to do is pump up these kids. Ooh, what are we low on? Copper. Where is my copper mine? Obviously this one's empty, so we can go clean that up. Beautiful. And where is the other copper mine? Oh wow. Alright, so I can definitely increase my... this is all kinds of fucked up. Oh yeah, we need to go work on our copper here, friends. We have this beautiful mine sitting right here with 4 million copper, and it is not being used. I forgot about that. So, before we do the iron mine, let's get the copper mine running correctly. And that will just let this run at a slow... this is running at a snail's pace, but that is because of the copper mine. So, you got it. Call away. We'll see you in a moment. Oh wow, I don't need all those construction robots. Oh, they're supposed to be here, that's why. I'll just keep 150 for me. Where is my car? My car is over there, so good. So I'm going in the right direction. Let's bring 150 of these in. Let's get rid of this. We're going to upgrade these belts now in the mine. So actually, I'm going to, for now, bring 100 of these. And I think I'm going to just bring 700 of these to make sure that we have enough. On that note, let me let's get rid of, what the hell did I just do? What the? Here we go. Let me get rid of these. I'm going to try to eliminate those from my inventory now. So we are going to change this to auto trash at 0, auto trash at 0, and auto trash at 0. I probably will regret that at some point. Also, we're going to put this here, but we're not going to set it up yet, but it's going to be for red bad boys. Where are you? Why can I never find my wire? What's the mod for 4 belts? I mean 4 hotbars instead of 2. I need to install that one. I like to have more on my hotbar than I have currently. Do a quick save. Beautimous. Okay, so we have 150 of these. We have plenty of belts. Actually, what is my current? 400. Let's up that to 500 at a time. I want to actually make this... Nope, I want to keep it actually buffered at 500 so I can make 500 of these pretty easily. Oh, we're not having any problems with iron gears anymore. The only problem now is the speed of the belts. So, on that note, let's upgrade those belts, shall we? Regular to fast. Beautiful. Alright, let's start with this facility right here. Dink. 4 tool belts. Ooh, that is a really inventive name. They put a lot of thought into that, you can tell. You know, why get complicated? I love it. I think that's amazing. Et voila. There we go. Now let's see how it does. Let the iron flow. So now what's the holdup? That is true. Well, welcome back. Okay, I want to speed this up just a little bit. Shouldn't be too much trouble. We will just do one of these guys here. And then we want to do something like that over here, which will be a little more challenging because of this. How should I do that? Wait, what is that coming from? What is that coming from? Well, these are all useless. Put them in the wrong place. I'm going to skip that one because I will use this space. see. How do I want to do this so that's on both sides? Oh, this one's already filling both sides. Okay. There we go. Now the iron flows. Look at that. Oh, so much better. So much better. This, I guess, is unnecessary now. I mean, I can do the... No, I can't. I cannot. So we will go back to how we had it. And that means this guy gets one of these now. Awesome. Alright, we have gears for days. Beautiful. Time to go pump up our copper a little bit now. Let's do this thing, shall we?
That day on, if I was going somewhere, I was running.
Finally got the sound effect in there. I'm very happy with that. And by the way, it's exciting for me. I don't know if it's exciting for you. You can use these sound effects too, friends, because you're regulars on this channel. So any of the ones I have typed in so far, you can use. There's only, I think, 1 or 2 that I keep for myself. Oh, there goes my timer. No, Molly, no one's at the door. So that used to be my ringtone for when someone was at the door. So now whenever she hears that, she's like, oh, someone's here. Okay, so we are going to take a quick sanity break. I'm going to save this. We are going to hop on our wheel of joy right here. And I will be right back. I would recommend you all stretch your legs as well.
stream again.
I agree, Toter. I actually sat back down and I was like, ooh, I need to change that. So what I was thinking about doing was doing a little Holden pattern over here. PT, I will check that out in 1 second. Turning in the other direction just to get you back on course. Which way was that one going? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I could probably do my monkey with as a logo. Remember play Snake on those old graphing calculators? That's awesome. TI 83, baby. I remember when the 89 came out, I was like, oh my god, this thing's amazing. You're so flippin' creative, Roy. That's amazing. How do I want to do this? Alright, that'll work now for my holding pattern. Nothing like making a couple bucks. Alright, there's my holding pattern for now. Alright, sorry I forgot music earlier. Apologize about that, hope no one minded. Alright, let's go. Yep. I got sick of singing it. Any trains coming? Any trains coming? Phew. Forgot I have these little garages. Oh man, I totally don't need these anymore. Ah, oh well. They're not hurting anybody. Oh yay, and we can make new ones of these. Oh, this'll be fun. Like the pig intestines we were talking about yesterday. Alright, let's do this. Beautiful. Do a quick one of these. Alright, where's this? Let's upgrade this bad boy. You didn't miss much. I need to design a circuit for railroad crossings that will lock doors and trigger signals. Oh, here, I got one for you. Actually, hang on. I already have it planned out. It's just ugly. Wait, where's my video? Is my video down? Ah, there I am. See, I've got one planned out for you. It's specifically for 6 exoskeletons. So let me just do this mine and then remind me, and I will show you what I got. I'm sure yours will be more creative than this one. I net decked this one a little bit, made it my own, tweaked it, but the basic premise I got from someone else. I'm not ashamed to admit. Delete. Oh man, look at all this. We mined a lot of copper already. Well, like I said, I like to have two. I like to have one power armor that is completely for building. So that one I flesh out with as many robot ports as I can get, and then I have a balanced one that I usually have, and then I also make one that is strictly for combat. So I'm probably not the best person to answer that question. I put that space there just so I could snag these guys without having to do another one. All right, let's see. Perfect. Yeah, I usually like to have... I think I do 5, because I like to have about 250 robots. Because they each carry 50, right? Is that how many it is? Does it not say on here? Robot limit 25, so then that's 10. No, I do when I do my Mach 3 armor. That's when I use the mod for Mach 3 and Mach 4 armor. That's when I carry 250 robots. I carry about I try to carry about 100 robots to 150 if I can fit it. We'll see. Once I get my thing done, I will. Ugh. Damn it. Fine, I'll do it by hand. Jesus. Okay. Now, where are you? I'm gonna move it over by 1. Just so I can snag these guys out here. Alright, that gets everything. So that gives us what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need a 5 to 8. Let's get rid of this 4 to 8. Delete. And we need a 5 to 8. So let's jump on in here. 5 to 8 balancer. Ooh, that is ugly. And I screwed this one up. We're just going to delete it. So we want to go from blue to red, blue to red, and blue to red. I've been thinking, is there a way to design a circuit that turns power off to beacons when there is no production going on? No, but not that I know of, but why not design one? You are awesome with circuits, so I think you just gave yourself a challenge. What did I do with that? I thought I grabbed that blueprint. Did I not? Fine. There it is. Alright, does that work? Yes, you can. You could also make a circuit that reads belts, can't you? I mean, when you... Because you can set one of these to read belt contents, and you can pulse it, and all that jazz. I wonder if you just do it that way. I don't know if that would help you just reading it directly from the belt, but there is always that option for you. I don't know. So I used to, before I figured better ways to do it, what I would do is if I wanted to, and especially before there were, before you could set priority in splitters, I used to use belt things like that, and I preferred hold because I found it gave better numbers. So like I would say I didn't want this one to go until this was less than, so I would do something like this. Read belt contents. The signal is only 1 tick when the item enters the belt. So here we go, pulse. The signal is sent for only 1 tick when the item enters the belt. Hold is the signal is sent continuously as long as the items are on the belt. So hold is what's on the belt, I guess. But that's always what I used. And I would do like, okay, I want to enable if, since this is copper ore, I only want to enable this when that is less than, say, 2, which means it would be running pretty slowly. So see, it's running right now. But if I had copper ore on the belt, it would turn it off. So let's do that real fast. Like, so say I had some, come on. So say I was running some copper ore into the belt like so. So right now this is running. And now that it has more than 2 in this square, it stops. Things like that. I would do that. So let's try, I'm going to try something else. Let's see if I did. So this will probably only turn this off for a second. Maybe not even that. Yep, just for 1 quick second when it had over 2. So that used to be how I did priorities, but thankfully they changed the need for that. I look forward to what you produce. You have already shown us that you can do some awesome things in this game. There we go. Yeah, Roy, I too am a total novice with circuits, and the more I play with them, the more I go, oh man, this is great. Still don't know why I had light oil greater than heavy oil, but that's neither here nor there. Alright, let's see what the capacity is for this right now. First of all, let's get rid of all this junk. Actually, you know what? Let me do it this way. Let the robots do it. That's doing a decent job at filling these lines. I need to switch this over. Oops, this is an old one. Much better. Do I have a bunch of these? I do. It seems to be, oh, because it's, let's do, how are we doing on belts? I'd like to upgrade this all to red belts, but I don't think I have enough belts in my inventory. Oh wait, actually with Upgrade Planner I forgot you can check that. So say I was going to go like this. If you look, before I let go, it tells me how many belts this would need. 383 to upgrade. Let's see if I have 383. Nope, I have 206, so I couldn't do that upgrade right now. I love that little thing. Helps me out a lot. I wish there was one other little thing that if I did this with Upgrade Planner, and it couldn't, I didn't have everything in my inventory, it would give me a little signal. I don't know, like a red square, something. Or just make the ones that don't work. So say, because I don't have enough regular transport belts, I wish it would make that red. So I knew that it wouldn't work for that. Just an idea, just a thought. I should go on the forum and maybe message the creator of that mod and see what they think. Excuse me. Well, the belts aren't fully compressed, so it's actually okay that they're as they are. I don't need to increase the speed at all. However, I will also then do this guy. So this loads just a little bit faster. Cool. Alright, so what was it we were going to do? Train crossing. Train crossing, right, Roy? I think that's what we were doing next. So, like I said, I net decked a lot of this, most of this train crossing. I tweaked it for me. There's a couple signals that I do not understand. So, maybe we can understand them together. Oh, wait, here we go. Hold on. If anyone has ever ridden the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland, your vehicle kind of looks like this thing. That's why I always feel like playing that song. Ay, ay, ay. Well, if I'm gonna park here, I need coverage, so let's park it there. Do I have any stone in my inventory? I do. So let's give us a little parking square, just so I know where to go. Steel is going much faster. I do not need these. Deployment workbench for the automated deployment of Windows 10. Specified required applications for project lead the way in the technology education courses in high schools. Next time, could you write that in English for me? I kind of missed a lot of that. Whoa! How did I just get so bright? I think North Korea just nuked me or something. Jesus, what? There we go. Holy cow. Why is that so bright right now? Oh, it's reflecting off the Scientology building over here. Holy cow. It's a white building, so it's like... Oh my god. That sun is really reflecting off that building. Hang on. Oh, that was destroying me. Make a clock in this game. Yes, you can. Oh, I have gripped the metal bars. I feel the thetans running through my body, and they're just flowing out. I'm being healed. Praise Xenu. Okay, what? Let's see. Alright, I reread it, and I think I get what you're doing. I'm playing Factorio, that's what I'm doing right now. I win! Alright. This was a bad idea. Milk was a bad choice. Bad idea, go away. Oh, believe me, they've tried. They have tried. The irony is, there's a lot of security guards in the area, which we actually appreciate a lot. What did they call it? The thing with the Coke cans. Oh, their auditing machine. Oh, what the hell is that thing called? I don't remember. I got a thing where I could buy my own. Actually, there was like they sent me like a Scientology catalog, and I was like, ooh, buy my own audit machine. What the hell is that thing called? Oh, we knew what you meant. Once again, speaking of, you know, you are good. You are good. What the hell was that thing called? I don't want to Google it because I feel like they're tapped into my lines. Apologize if anyone on here is actually a Scientologist. I'm sure they have things scouring the internet for whenever people type or say it, so they'll probably see my stream. Exactly. E-meter! Nice. Electropsychometer. Praise Xenu. Praise Elron. Praise LRH. Tom Cruise with his little... Enjoy your phone call. You shall be missed. Oh, wait. One last thing that we have to do. Well, not one last thing. 1,000,000 last things that we have to do. Artillery. I need to clean up that old copper mine. There she is. You are going to go away. I don't want to talk to you no more. Ah, fart in your general direction. I know, I'll power you up in a minute. Get rid of this whole thing right there. And then... I didn't get rid of them, I just turned them off. Based upon power consumption. So they're still here. They're just not eating any of my coal or solid fuel. Railroad crossing. Well, what I'll do is I know Roy's off for a bit, so I'm going to just start building the basics, the stuff that doesn't mean anything. It's true, I could burn the wood poles. Let me just make sure I'm not... I could actually also burn them in my little... this thing over here. Speaking of this thing, I actually wanted to make one of these. Dink! For steel. So let's do the steel one that way. Wood poles. Now, I also need to make sure that I'm not producing wood poles on a continuous basis. I don't think I am. Nope. I'm not. I always feel like it's such a waste to do that with wood poles, and I know I could download a mod for recycling that takes everything and breaks it down to its original elements. However... Oh, hang on. Just got something from the lady. What does she have to say? Oh, she found something on Pinterest. Pinterest? Pinterest? Have you ever seen... Hold on, I must link something for you. The Catering Show? The Catering Show? On YouTube? One second. Let me share this with you. I'm gonna pick my favorite. Wait, where's my favorite? Hold on, coming at you. 1 second. Yummy. There it is. I don't need to watch it, I need to share it. Come on, share. Copy link. If you're bored and you want to see something that I think is freaking hilarious, there you are. I'm afraid to watch things together now on here. I wonder if I can do... Meh. I'll leave it as is. We're not going to tempt fate here. Wait, can these not... Oh, wait, these can't do steel, can they? So I do need to upgrade this guy. Alright, I just want... So I know there's a toggle button to say just request a single, but you have to go into settings. I wish I could control click this on set filter. It is fairly not safe for work. It's not more because of language. Yeah, I don't think it's not like there's no nudity or any of that stuff, but I do think they swear a little bit. But then again, so do I. So no, I think you'll be okay. Oh wait, no, it doesn't have to be upgraded to that. Well, you know what? Why not? Let's just increase the speed of these guys. Nothing wrong with that. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I've got to say about that. Maybe just get a little extra steel in the system. Nothing wrong with that. You know what? Let's do it there too. Because we don't need any more stone in the system. I'm pretty sure we are... Yeah, we have 40,000 stone brick. We're okay. We are good on the stone brick front. Alright, now... Okay, so let's go make our rail crossing. Yes, they are. Where do I want to do this rail crossing? Where do I cross the rails a lot? I kind of don't right now, but let's assume we want to do it right here in a nice obscure area. Oh, wait. Before we do that, since Roy is still talking to peeps on the phones, we can get rid of this. Yay! Go away. Make this a requester chest. Get rid of the coal, and let's bring in some rocket fuel. 30 of those bad boys. Let's copy that. Did not mean to do that. There we go. Copy paste, copy paste. I love the copy paste function. It makes mouths happy. They are Aussie and they are super hot. Alright, there we go. That has been upgraded. Not worried about this anymore, which is nice. Now let's upgrade this side. Ah, damn it, did it again. You see? I told you it's amazing. Go get your stuff spammed. My lasagna. Oh, I'm glad someone else can appreciate that. Definitely support those ladies. They are amazing. My personal favorite are the inserts, the insert shots, because they're done by just whoever their camera guy is, and they're purposely done terribly, and I love it. It is so amazing. You know what, why don't we actually, while we're here, let's upgrade this a little bit. I do not need this buffer here, but whatevs. Got the resources now, no longer really worried about it. Why I'm not using the upgrade planner, no one knows. Alright, I'm gonna save this. Logistics, logistic belts, express, down to fast. I mean, who isn't on some sort of medication these days? I know I am. The best is the booze reviews. Is that straight gin? Yes, it is. Good on ya. Actually, I could just shift-click this so I don't have to do it. There we go. Upgrade. Et voila. Oh, whoa, almost died. Okay. Maybe we'll come over here. That's my terrible Australian accent right there. Ah, shit. Auto trash at 50. Okay. That's all that. I know I can do nuclear fuel. I'm just going to wait for a little while before we do that. Oh, it did work. Aha, so that copy paste that I did from a distance, it did work. Oh, the lasagna. Yeah. My lasagna. I'm glad you could appreciate that, Toter. I love those ladies. They are my hero. I really don't need all these at this point, but you know what? Why not? While we're at it, let's just... Oh, here's a little thing, Toter, that I never knew. If you control-click in a box that's not full, it empties the entire contents into your inventory. So even if it's multiple items, so let's say there's these in here too, and I control-clicked here, well, my inventory's full. It's kind of hard to show you an example. My inventory's full. All right, so let's say it's like that, and I control-click, everything goes to my inventory. Just another fun little tutorial thing. Now I don't want to do that because I want to leave the rocket fuel in there. Oops. Come on. Alright, Roy, we are almost ready to start the train crossing. Let me just empty my... Make sure I have everything we need. Am I producing walls yet? Or gates? I don't remember, so we'll just bring in gates. We have 100 of those. Let's see, what else do I need? Gates. Truth. Very, very true. You can just dump the inventory right into the box. Alright, I don't think we need more than 50, but let's see. Okay. So the train crossing that we are going to be building is... Where do I have that thing? We're going to build it by hand, but I'm just trying to show you kind of where we're going to. Maybe it's in my miscellaneous book. Rail 4? Huh. I don't remember where I put it. I know. They really need to implement single pickup. It's super frustrating. Huh. How do I not have my rail crossing? Well, weird, but I guess we'll just have to... No. Huh. I really thought I had it in one of these books. My station book? No. Old station book? Good God, I need to organize this. One of these days, I should just spend a day and... I know, they need to get that single pickup. It's ridiculous. One of these days, I should just stream and be like, alright guys, we're just organizing. We will be building nothing. We will just be organizing. I'll have like one viewer, if that. Okay, so we're gonna do this as if we're gonna cross a 4-rail system. Let's see if I can remember how I do this. I'm gonna try and read my notes. Okay, so what we do is okay, so let's say, I forgot how wide I make it, but let's say 6 wide. No, that's wider than I think I have it. I think I do it as 5 wide. Alright, so I do 1 there, 2 there, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So I did, so we have that kind of like lead guy. So let me just build it first, and then we'll signal it. So the way I do it is this 1 leading, then there's the empty area, then 2. Then in this one, actually might as well just put this all the way across because we're going to need it. Okay. Then we also need to limit these guys. Okay. Alright, then what did I do next? Ah, gotcha. So then we're gonna do 1 there, skip 1, do 2 more. These are, it's just for timing, all the, then I do 2 in the middle, and then I just mirror image that whole thing on this side, except I didn't bring enough walls. Who's surprised? Anyone surprised? I'm not. Come on. How many more am I gonna need? Okay, not more than 50. Yeah, 50 should be enough. Ooh, whipped oatmeal made with egg whites. 4 egg whites, half cup rolled oats, half teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm on the Pinterest. Doesn't really say how to do it, it just shows the recipe. Thanks, Pinterest, for nothing. Fuck it. I don't feel like doing this now. Neither do you all, I'm sure. Okay, so back down we go.
From that day on, if I was going somewhere, I was running.
Alright, so I could copy paste the other side, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do it by hand. So 2, skip 1, 1, 2, skip 3, 2, 3, and then 1. Beautiful. I obviously use pretty little concrete under this when I can. Alright, now let me remember my signaling. Okay, so I need some rail signals. And this is actually going to be a little strange because there will be rail signals in weird spots. do? I'm trying to do my, let's see, which line is this? Oh fuck. Alright, so let's grab our handy dandy one, connect to that, connect to that. Connect to this, and this, and this. Shit, I can't even read my notes. Well, fuck. Fuck. Ugh. Also, this is easier to build north-south, so we are just going to do that real fast. And then later we can come through and redo that. Faster, minions, faster! I don't need 100 of these in my inventory anymore. I don't even think I need 50 for right now. Okay. Alright, so we did this, we did this. I do not remember how I did this. I can't remember if I did the double rail. I think I did it there. Even though it's just single-sided drive, I do a double rail crossing, and there was a reason. We'll figure that out eventually. And then this is a chain signal here. Okay, so chain signal there. And then that means on this side we have a chain signal here and double rail here and here, which is weird, I know. And then we wired a lot of shit up. Okay, so look, I already closed it on myself because the gates are wired. Let's come over here. Okay, so we went gate, 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 gate. I think I need to do that on both sides. Great. Something like that. Can't remember if I did it here too. Double rail crossing. Oh man. Trying to read my notes is fucking awful. This is why I need to design stuff on graph paper as opposed to just on these little stupid notepads. Alright, so I remember I have this one. Let's just pick a color. Let's go white signal equals white signal. And this is an equal. And that's... Is that read sensor or... Damn it! I'm sorry, friends. I cannot read my writing. I have to find this. Where the hell did I put it? Like an idiot. I swore I put it in my... I guess I didn't. Stations? This is really weird that I can't find this stupid thing. It's bothering me a lot. There it is. Found it. Okay, we're gonna cheat a little here, alright? Sorry. Bam. So what we'll do is we'll copy paste what we need to let me just go grab another stack of all of that so we can build it correctly. Actually, where is it? Let's get rid of that blueprint. Let's just take this all up top. I'm not going to bring the tiles with me. Go away. Cool. What time is it? Where are we at? 11:15. We're going for about 2 hours. That's fine. I've decided I need to limit myself a little bit on my streams, otherwise I start cramping up at things. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do a 2.5 hour stream in the morning and a 2 hour stream in the afternoon. I think that'll be about what I'm going to do. As such, we need to take a break momentarily, so in about 10 minutes, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. So that milady doesn't get too mad at me. Milady. The reason I'm going up here is so I don't have to keep running for things, and it will just build it for me. Okay. So I obviously had it wider than I thought. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I had it a 7 wide. I don't think that matters. The width. However, I probably should keep it the same. I'm wondering, it might matter for the train. No, I can't imagine it mattering. We're gonna leave it as is. Okay, let that do its thing, build it up. And once we have it built up, we will figure the signaling out. Alright, so I know we do... So at each entrance, there's a chain signal going in, and then at each exit, there's a rail signal on each side going out, which is, again, very weird for a single. And also, when building this by hand, to put a chain signal on each side, you're going to have to use a blueprint, because it won't let you. So that's actually one of the reasons I'm building it elsewhere, and then we'll change it. So each exit has a rail signal on each side, like so. Just making sure I'm doing this right. And then, let's see, wiring wise, is it done being built? No, it can't be. What is it missing? Oh, I know what it is. I need to build more gates. I don't have enough gates. I forgot that I'm not building those. You! Oh. Phew. Running again. Cue the Forrest Gump thing. Alright. Let's do it in our little area up her. Exit. When these are less than 100, that'll work. In these bad boys, these mamma jammas. Shift click the recipe. There you go, Toter, like we talked about earlier. And there she blows. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Wow, I don't need 30 of those in my inventory right now. Let's throw those back into the old mix. Speaking of, we don't want to overproduce those because they're expensive. So where am I producing these? Here. So let's say the exit. Let's network, logistics network that. I wonder where Frigid is. They were the one that recommended that I do this. And I was like, I do, but I couldn't show it to them right then. So less than about 30. 30 is usually around what I use early game. Later I start using more. There go those walls, correcting what we did incorrectly. Train coming into the station. There it is. Another train coming into the station. Oh, this is the waiting train, which is fine. Okay. So, this is all being built. Come on, finish up. Finish up. There we go. Okay. So, I know what I did here is I did white equals white. So let me see. Ah, output. There we go. Alright, so this is open gate and read center, output G. Alright, so that was that. Then on this one, let me see if I can read my thing in here. So this I had as red equals 0 for this one. And that's, I think, on open gate. Let me make sure. Oh, that's both. Open gate and read sensor. Output G. Then on the next one, it's the same. So let me copy paste that. There we go. That would definitely limit your ability to install things, especially if you're doing it in the background. It's probably not throwing the right error codes or something. Okay, so then this one, I don't remember. Is it the same? Oh, it's the same all the way across. Okay, so all of these are that. And interestingly enough, these ones aren't connected up. Huh. Strange. I don't know why I don't have it connected on that side. I mean, maybe... I forget why I did that. Well, we'll see. See how it works once we build it. Okay, then we did the rail signals. We read them over here. So we connected this rail signal to this wall, across, and then down into the system. This rail signal we had as read only. That's all we need there. This one is... Oh, wait, this one's connected into. Right? Yes. Thought so. Okay, so this one is also connected. So this is a read signal. This may be why productivity modules are restricted to intermediate products. So intermediate products are like anything. It can never be the last item in a production chain. I don't know why they limit it that way. I think because they don't want to give you free stuff, like free rocket silos or free... I mean, they already give you free inputs. So I think all of the input products you can overproduce, but as far as the finished product, whether it's a rocket silo or a module, whatever it is, speed module, efficiency module, whatever, they figure that... I think it's because they figure they already gave you the productivity boost, that you don't need it on the final thing. I'm not sure. I'm pulling that out of my ass. So this one I have is closed signal, and this is if gate is greater than 0. Alright, that's what I did there. And then I don't remember what I have as these gates. So, let's see. Gate, gate. So these gates are nothing. Nothing. So clear those gates, right? Yep. And now, like I said, I have no idea why I did not wire up the other side. Yeah, why aren't these wired? You know, out of curiosity, if I wire these, did I do something wrong? Yes, I did. So these should be wired. I don't know why those aren't wired in my blueprint. Now I'm confused. If I wire to this, will this need it too? Yeah. So it is supposed to be wired all the way to that guy. Pretty sure if I wired this one, it wouldn't matter. Yep. Okay, so that one's a no-go. We don't need to wire that one. So it is duplicate on each side. I don't know why that got messed up somehow. And these are supposed to be wired in the system too. Jesus, what is going on here? Well, somehow that got messed up. This to this, to this, to that, and then this to this. Yep, okay. Yeah, so Totoro, I don't know if that's a real explanation. I think it's more of a tough shit explanation because I don't know their exact reasoning. But to me it seems like kind of a dick, like fuck you from the developers. Alright, I'll take the break in 1 second. Let me just finish this. Okay, so red equals 0 on all of these. We'll go through the wiring in a minute. I want to make sure I have it done correctly first. Alright, so this is this. This is nothing. This is nothing. That's just so we can connect these across. So if this is nothing, then this is nothing, 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 nothing. Not the FU did. That's true. There's mods where you can put productivity modules into beacons. There's, you know, of course, people have made mods so that they do away with that. Okay, and then let's copy this all the way across here. And then the white equals white over here. Alright, am I missing anything? I don't think so. Oh, wait, maybe I am. That's read, yeah. So this is supposed to be close. Close and close. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that that is the gate. Obviously, we'll have to try that out momentarily, but as it is now, it's wide open because there's no trains on the track. We need to do some testing and look at the wiring so that we actually understand it. It's been a long time since I wired this thing up, so I don't remember exactly why I did everything I did. Come on, give me my stuff. So I can be down here and it'll still give me my stuff. Come on, give me my trains. Alright, so right now, can't go through, which is what we want. No, back up, back up, back up. Okay, so right now, all these trains are behind a signal. So the track is completely open. Just making sure this is correct. Yes. So now if this was in this next So now that this train is in this segment, does it close, or did I do something incorrect? I did something incorrect, because this should be closing by now. Let me just double check. Yep. Alright, what did I do wrong here? Close signal, read. Close signal, read. Nothing. G, G, G. What the hell did I do wrong here? Accidentally marked a larger... Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Oh, the locusts are upon you. Do I not have... Oh, because I didn't put chain signals on each entrance. That would be why. What's that? Alright, good. So it only triggers when you actually get... Oh, shit. Irony. That is supposed to trigger. Why aren't these triggering? G is greater than 0. Yes. G is greater than 0. Yes. How come one side is triggering and not the other? I am confused. Yeah, that's why we have autosave. It's our big undo button. Alright, why is one side of this thing working and not the other? That's okay. I don't mind. I think this is fun. It's been on my to-do list for days, hence why I have this in hand. I just now need to remember why I did everything the way I did it, and also why this side isn't working like this side does. Because what's supposed to happen is when this comes in here, the second it gets in there, it closes it off. That's what we want to happen. So why in the fuck is this side not doing it? Let me try something. Maybe it didn't need to be wired up. No, that doesn't make any sense. It has to be wired up. Alright. I'm gonna unwire it and see what happens. Just to see if maybe that was actually the mistake. Seems weird that only one side would need to be wired and not the other, but I'm... What is that wired to? Why is that not unwiring? Because I wired the wrong thing. Did I do that over here too? No, I didn't. So that's fine. This one I did. Wonder if that was it. Let's see if that was the problem. Yep, that was the problem. I wired to the wrong thing. I couldn't tell because it was behind that wall. Okay. Yeah, no, 40 gigs doesn't fit into 18 gigs. That is good math. Good math. I went to college. Let me wire this one up correctly. Not that we need this one too, but just to make sure I didn't fuck anything up. Nothing is wired to those. Nothing is wired to those. All right, so let's figure out this wiring, shall we? This is not going to let me back this up. Yep, it's going to stop me. Yeah, I just use my good old zip disks. I mean, you know, they're 100 megs each. They are amazing. You remember those things? Ahead of its time. Ahead of its time. Okay, let's look at this bullshit. Alright, so if I run into here... So say I'm right here, correct? It should... Well, that's stopping. Why isn't this stopping? Oh, yeah. So if I'm right there... I really want to move this train. Let me put a train station down here. Lishran. We shall rename this test. Nope, we shall rename it plus test, so it's at the top. Oh, that's a big upgrade. But if you need somewhere to throw all those extra 128 SSDs, or you guys are gonna sell them off, let me know. All right, so this is going to test. What would be smart is if I did this a little bit farther away, so I could make this a loop. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay, so let's see if this works. So if I'm here, if I'm running through, we'll learn the signal. This signal will go red, which is what we want, so that it will stop no matter what. Those will go out to the other 9,600 desktops in our system. Gotcha. Well, that makes sense. All right, so if I'm running through here, like I said, it will stop. And then it will stop me. That should not have happened, actually, whatever just happened there. Alright. So I'm running. So you see, it triggers only when you're moving, which is what we want. So I'm gonna turn this to auto and run, and it stops. I'm gonna keep running, and there it goes. Ah, see that? Now that's not supposed to happen. So something's incorrect in the system. Oh, what's incorrect in the system is we don't have gates here. That's what's incorrect in the system. We actually don't need gates on the trains. Forgot about that. So get rid of gates. Gates gone. Gates gone. So the gates are just for me, not for the trains. That's what it was. Alright, cool. Alright, so now let's do one more test. So if I'm running through, this guy's on its way, it will stop because this chain signal stops it. Then when I get clear the track, the trains will go through. Beautiful. That's what we want. It worked. Okay, now that we know it works, we're going to get rid of our old blueprint. Delete. We're going to make a new blueprint of just this. We're gonna delete this all. And then we're gonna go make a little test run area. I obviously could go to my creative mode to do this, but I don't wanna. Is anything missing power now? Ah, those are missing power now. That's missing power now. Alright, so I need to run new power lines here. Oh god, these are ugly. Okay, so that should hook up the power into the system, and then I won't worry that this is all out. Oh, wait, I also need to hook this up to the system. I don't want it there, I want it here. Okay, so we'll let that do its job. Alright, now it's all connected to the system. That looks totally ugly. And we can keep getting rid of this shit that was in our way. Okay, let's build our little test network here. I'm gonna try and stay kind of close to base though, just so that I don't have to go running for shit all the time. I am going to clear out all of these trees and rocks though, because invariably some of them are going to get in my way. Ooh, is my starter tree? Are my starter trees still there? My arboreum? Or did I accidentally disassemble it? Nope, still there. You know, everyone always asks me what the goals are. To keep these guys alive, right here, to protect them. This is my nature preserve right here. I got to get a few biters in here at some point. Funnel some in. That'll be a fun test to see if I can actually funnel some biters from all the way out here using belts all the way into my little center area. Wonder if I can do that without them. Sure gonna try. I'll have them chase me down belts, and that might work. Put some gates on it. Okay, so let's make our little loop network here. Alright, that should be good. So now, I think I've given myself enough room. Always a good way to start, right? I think it's gonna work. Maybe it'll work. It's possible. Big. Still looking forward to figuring out why I made it, how this works. That will be the next step. Step 1, steal underpants. Step 2, step 3, profit. Oakley dokley. Actually, let's make this a figure 8, then we don't have to do it like this. So if this goes out, comes into here, and out this way. Let's that way. Comes around this way, goes into this one. Those come out that way, those go in this way. I don't want to figure out those signaling. Wrong direction. Correction. I know your father. Okay, let's throw those there, that there. Let's name these guys. We will call this plus test 01. We're gonna copy that name. This will be plus test 02. And move that there. And we're going to say go to test 1, inactivity, make that 0. Go to test 2, inactivity, make that 0. Copy that to all trains in the network. Alright, that has 12, 12, 11, and 11. Perfect. So that's divided correctly. So now we need to signal these guys. In, out, I gotta remember to use that picker more often. I don't know why I don't. Test track is almost done. We're getting there. X on both those stations. That entrance there. Alright, entrance on both these stations there and there. What is this? Test 2? Go to test 2. Thank you. I am getting rid of these over here for a second because I am going to actually just copy the other side so the spacing is the same. I think we can get rid of that now. Keep station names, flip that over, and there we go. So that's that. Full train can fit there, full train can fit there. Alright, I think we're signaled up and ready to go. Alright, let's give this a shot, shall we? Automatic. 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 And automatic. Why is there no path? Because they're facing the wrong direction. Of course they are. Great job, monkey. Alright, who didn't tell me what was going on there? You're all fired. In the words of the asshole, you're fired. Okay. So left-hand drive, these need to go this way. Where's my little station thing? Here it is. That direction. Wow, did I signal this thing wrong or what? Wow, did I do a shitty job on this? Woo! Hey, enjoy the beers. Have one for me. I'm sorry I didn't finish this. Check back with us later or tomorrow, and hopefully I will have figured out the error of my ways. At least I hope so. Toter, thank you so much. Always appreciate you hanging out, man. Be good. Yeah, I like that symbol. Out of curiosity, if we catch you before you go, what's a good Bulgarian beer? Ah, we missed him. That's alright. Alright. All I want here... Don't need that, don't need that, don't need... Oh, I do need... Ah, damn it. I wish you could control click on one of these and they would all come back. Alright, so it's going this way. Add one of these right there, and we need to add one of these right there. Beer sounds kind of good right now, except it's still before noon for me, so I think I'm gonna wait. Alright, did I do it right this time? Before, after, yes. Before, after. Before, after. Before, after, yes. Before, after. Before, nope, I didn't down here. Yes I did, yes I did. Alright, before, after. Before, after. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna get these trains running now. Sorry, this is a little tedious there, Roy. Alright, trains are running. So, if the train is already there, so, you know what we can do is we can just run back and forth and see if we, Oh, see, it stopped us because the train was in the station. Granted, I don't have exoskeletons on right now, but see, it stopped the train that time. We're good. Stop the train. Train stopped. Beautiful. All right, so it's working. Now I got to figure out why it's working. Oh, stopped me because the train was there. I want the train to be in there for me. Yep, so it stops you when there's a train in the station. So I've seen one of these built before, by the way, Roy, where when you get up to the wall, if you continue to run at it, it will go down, which I didn't like because sometimes I wouldn't be paying attention and I'd be running at a wall and I would push it down and then run into a train that was going back and forth. Alright, so she's working. So now we just have to figure out why she's working. Okay, so... Okay, so we can do... I always forget... This one I'm going to do last because I don't understand that one yet. Alright, so this guy is pretty simple. It's reading the sensor over here, which is saying... basically... Oh, well, fuck, hang on. Okay, so this guy is outputting a signal. So when a train is... Alright, now I need to put one of these in manual mode and just kind of do it piece by piece. Okay, so when a train is about here... I'll let that one go. let's put the train here. So when a train is there, this guy's still green because it's ready to go, but this guy goes red. And when that guy goes red, the gate closes because red does no longer equals 0. And also it outputs G when red is not equal to 0. And we are using that to close this signal off, which then in turn closes the chain signal. Ah, that's what it was. So you can't tell a chain signal what to do. So obviously we want to tell this chain signal to close at a certain time. So what we're doing is we're telling, by using this guy, which goes red as if a train could come this way, which it can't, we know that. So I bet you I could put this somewhere else and it would work just fine, but I like it right here for now. So when the train is in this zone right here, it sends a red signal to this guy, which is outputted to everything. Okay, so the red signal is currently being output around the base. This guy is open because it's not receiving G, and the reason it's not receiving G is the red signal is not equal to 0. So these gates are set to when the red signal open equals 0, the gates are open, and obviously when it's not equal to 0, the gates close. And also, when it's not equal to 0, it outputs G, keeping this guy open. So the train can go through. Fine. Now the gates are saying when red is equal to 0, so when there is, just like we said, when the signal is green, that means the gates will stay open because red is equal to 0. And that also is outputting G. And because that's outputting G, this signal is closed, right? Yes. This signal is closed. It outputs G. Alright, so this outputs, when this is receiving G, it closes this signal. It closes this signal off. However, I'm just trying to figure out why it's not closed even though these are open. So this condition is met. Red is equal to 0. We know that currently because it's not outputting, this particular signal is not outputting red. So red is equal to 0. Great. That means the gate should be open, which it is. It's obviously reading the sensor to get this condition, and then it's outputting the signal G. So I want to know why this is not closed at this point. It must be this. So what is this guy doing? So when white is equal to white, and I don't think that matters what it is, I'm going to just double check. Pretty sure you can put anything there. Is anything throwing off a white signal? No. Open gate. So this gate is the one that does it all, and I just can't remember why. Because if I'm running through, somehow this one is now letting these throw off the G signal. Because red is equal to 0. Oh, okay, so somehow... So this is here. Somehow this gate is telling this to stay open. So if I move away, why is that? Why does this tell this to stay open? It's just set to read signals. It's reading a signal. So what signal is it getting right now? Oh no, it's reading the signal that it produces. Sorry. Why? So this one's just set to close, so it turns off the chain signal. We know that that one is so that this chain signal goes red. Why does me being near this gate makes white equal to white, and therefore outputs G. So why does that keep this open? Any thoughts? I can't figure out why the hell that is. I forgot to take my break. Sorry, babe. If you're watching, I apologize. Why does that work like that? I mean, this makes sense. These guys aren't going. Come on, go. So we know proximity to gates triggers gates. We know that. This distance obviously is for the speed of our run. So I'd assume if you made the distance longer, it would work for more exoskeletons. But why in the actual fuck does that signal do what it's doing? Alright, so right now this is... it's open for whatever reason. The gate is open, we're keeping it open, and it's outputting the signal G. Therefore, this stays green and keeps these open. By not putting out red. So why does this tell this to stay like that? I don't know. I really don't know. How weird. I do not remember the explanation for this. I apologize, Roy. I don't remember the explanation. I'm stumped. Will I ever figure this out? Okay, fair enough. Will I figure it out?
Computer says no.
Why not? No, it's cool. Don't worry about that, man. I'm just trying to figure out why this does what it does. I get everything in here. This all makes sense. I could run through it real fast if you want. It's this signal I don't get. Let me just give me a yay or a nay if you'd like me to run through it again. And I can do it faster this time because I think I understand it a little better. Put that in manual. Okay, so that's going around doing its thing. So when it comes through, whoop. All right, let me move a little farther forward on this. Okay, so that is doing that. Wonderful. So that's stopping me from going through. We know that that's what we want. So that when it crosses that line, it stops me from going through. Why the actual fuck does... Okay, so this is measuring trains coming this direction. So because, which trains don't go that direction on this track, but if this train is here, that means if a train was coming this direction, it could not go through, which is what we want. We want to throw the signal to red when the train is in there. Good, that's understandable. When it's before that point, if it has not crossed this chain signal, my presence keeps that green. I just don't know why. I don't remember why. I just don't remember. Yeah, it has something to do with range, but I'll show you what the reason I'm confused. So obviously we know that gates start flickering when you get within range. We know that. So it's outputting something. So it's outputting G. But what is confusing me... Yes, the spacing triggers these at an early enough time so that these stay open and keeps this train from going through. See, these trains won't go through right now because I'm in the network. And once I clear the network, they'll go. And if I'm not moving... So right now, this is only closed because I'm close. My confusion is this light right here. This rail signal is green. Oh, you know what? It's all a proximity thing. This could be fucking anything. Yeah, it literally can be anything. So this, when you're close, outputs G. And by outputting G, what is the thing that's based on G? G is greater than 0. Ah! So it's outputting G, it closes it off. That's it. This is just because we had to do something with that condition. I'm an idiot. I've been staring at this for so long, and it's actually pretty easy. You're right, it is completely a thing. If I'm close, this outputs G. By outputting G, it makes this signal closed and therefore closes the chain signal so it won't go through. The reason this signal is here is because when this is in this zone, a train, theoretically, although trains don't go this way on this track, a train could not go this way. Therefore, it makes this red, which then closes these gates, because when red equals 0, the gates are closed, which outputs a signal G, and then that G also closes this signal off. So when I'm super close, I'm gonna try and run up on it when it's in that space. Damn it. You know what? I just need to make this a longer train for a second. I'm just putting this in a holding pattern. Hang on. Alright, there we go. So I'm going to make this a longer train just so we can test it on a little bit slower of a system. Hello? Why won't you connect? That was weird. Doesn't matter. I just want to put about 4 on here, so we have a better test. Okay, so that's in the station. I can't go through. Now I can. This is therefore closes this because I'm still throwing the G signal. These are outputting G because they're being triggered, which is what we want. So the open condition is this. It reads the sensor, sends a signal to the circuit network, and a player is coming towards the gate and it should open. So it's throwing G right now, therefore closing this off, which is what we want. Okay, so yeah, it's all about proximity. And this spacing, like you said, is simply to... Alright, let's let this train go around. Alright, when the train gets in there, so it stops me until the train clears, and then I can go through, which is what we want. And then let's say, oh, here comes a train, but if I get there first, it stops the train, There we go. It works! And we kind of understand it. Oh, man. Huzzah! Alright, that's it. So, let's save this for ourselves so that we have it. Let me make it a little shorter. There we go. So we are going to call this. This is a 4-gate system. And safety gate. 4-lane. 6 XO. There she is. Alright, we've got it. Now we can add it to our thing. I feel a little like we cheated. We did kind of cheat, but I could not at all remember how this stupid little thing that I wrote. It's ugly and it's going in the trash because I did a terrible job writing my circuits down. Out of gas. Totally don't need to keep this station running, but I wanna. And me wanting to is all that matters. Let's let this thing waste our electrical poles, shall we? I think you can burn them as fuel. And we will find out momentarily. Thank you for bearing with me, whoever bared with me through that monstrosity. It was atrociously, terribly done. I apologize for that, but it's done now, and we can be happy about what we have done. Alright, the electric poles can power these trains. That is good to know. Cool. Yay! Alright, so we got a few things done today. That was fun. Out of fuel. Oh. Gotta change these all to couple seconds of inactivity. We'll make them 2. Just so that they can actually fill up with the good stuff. Huh. Did not want to do that. Nope, it worked. Alright, so what did we do today? We kind of figured out a railroad crossing. Well, we figured it out, but we cheated a little bit. And we built a holding pattern, which is so beautiful. And what else did we do? We built a copper. We fleshed out this copper mine finally, like we were going to, and we started working on power armor. So let's go see how we're doing with power armor. I think we might have given it enough time so we can start producing a piece of power armor and we can have it for later. Which is what we want, so that this afternoon we can run faster. Oh, please let it be true. Let's check it out. So I am getting to the end. Oh yeah, I am at 3 hours. I am way over my schedule. I'm coming back on in about 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I made a bad move, but that's okay. How'd we do? We are almost there. We have 4 of those. 4 of those. So we are 1 away. Ooh, nope. We are ready to produce power armor. Let's take that, put that in there. Let's take that, put that in there. Let's stop requesting these because we don't want any more of those in our system. I don't really use efficiency modules that much. Oh, there it goes. Look, oh, it's so beautiful. In the meantime, let's speed it up. Bam. That just happened. Give me that power armor. Oh, it's so pretty. Boop. Take all that sheesh, and we will use that in our... That can go there. Power armor. That is what I'm talking about. Boom. Boom. Ding ding. A ding ding. A ding ding. Four of those bad boys. Can I do 5? Do I have a 5th? Can I get a witness? Steal these guys. So we can get 1 more of these. Really? 1 short? Fine. Here. Six of these. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. And there's our last of those. Fuck yeah. Anything else I'm missing? This can go here. Don't really need these anymore, so we will send those back to the system. I don't need power armor anymore. We will send that back to the system. We have our building set. That's what I'm talking about. So we need 125 of these in our inventory at any given time. I'd like to build some belt immunity in here. I could do that. You know, I could go down to 4 roboports and put some belt immunity in. Let's see. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, that is so much better. Yes.
From that day on, if I was going somewhere, I was running.
God damn right I am. Oh, that's so great. Alright, I would like to halt this production at this point. What is that? Missing one. You know what? Since we have it, let's just make our next suit of power armor. Might as well make them both now. Nope, that's not where I wanted that. So close to 2 sets of power armor, which is awesome. Now, if you only could change the color of the armor without an add-on, without a mod. Just seems excessive. What is that, 20 and 10? Let's just make one of those real fast. Steel, please. Red circuits, please. Need one more of these bad boys. There we go. Send that back to the system. What are we waiting on here? A few more processing units. We'll take them from here. Need one more. Let's grab this guy and go doop. Alright, so this is ready to produce another set. Great. 42 of those. And gonna go snag 40 of these by hand. If there's an overflow anywhere, there isn't. Well, shit. So close. Alright, so we just need 26 more processing units and we shall have our second set of power armor. Well, in light of that, we are just going to claim all of these. Only downside to exoskeletons is sometimes I run too fast. Beautiful. Alright, let us also speed this up, regular to fast. Speed her up a bit. Let's see how that works. Now it's working out nicely. That made a big difference. Alright, so our afternoon, I think we're going to upgrade the main bus. We are going to work on that iron mine. We did a copper mine today. Alright, so let me just write this down. So afternoon session, we shall upgrade upgrade main bus, and we get that iron mine going now that we are power armored up, which is awesome. Alright, I think we are good to go. Let's see if we have our last set of power armor. There it goes. Last set of power armor is being created right now. Perfect. Perfect. And we're going to want 4 exoskeletons for that. And we want 6 of these bad boys. Alright, she's done, so let's wear that now. We need 2 of these. So let's see, 1 and 2. Let's grab 2 batteries. 1, 2, nope, put that in the wrong spot. Throw that in. Drop our exoskeletons, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then throw in our laser defense, like so. And we have 1 extra slot, which I think I will use for a repair slot. I'm not going to worry about belt immunity. The space is too precious. I don't actually think I'm going to use discharge defense yet. I think I'd actually rather have another one of these bad boys, which we don't have right now. So we're going to do 1 discharge defense. And then we need to make 1 of these, so we just need 1 electric circuit, or 1 green circuit for that. One of those. There we go. Alright, we now have our power armor as we want it. Except for this, but that's okay. We can do that later. Sweet. Good to go. Huzzah. Alright, save game. I will see you all in the afternoon. Thank you so much for hanging out. Totoro, I know he ran off to grab some beer, but I appreciated him being here a lot. Roy, thank you so very much for being here, for taking part. I really hope you can get everything folded and stuck into your little 18 gigabytes on all of those machines. Or just buy a fuck ton of 256 gig SSDs. Whatever you decide to do, good luck with that, and hopefully I'll see you this afternoon. And I'll try and hang out with you a little bit tonight on your and Blavik stream. Fingers crossed that I can do that. Alright, arrivederci, thank you very much, and I will talk to you soon. Now I have to figure out where the hell I put my stop button. There it is. Bye, friends.